Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be making the Tuscan chicken pasta. To begin, in boiling hot water, I'm going to add some salt, and then I'm going to be adding the rotini pasta. I choose this pasta just because I wanted to, so you don't have to choose the same pasta as I do. You can pick whatever pasta you want. I'm going to use 2 chicken breasts. You can use more than that if you like, but for me, I went with 2. I'm adding some Cajun seasoning, some chicken spice rub, and some Italian seasoning and a little bit of seasoned salt that I'm going to be using for the majority of this dish. So you want to get both sides coated well with your seasoning, and also you can add whatever seasoning you want. This is just the one that I went with because I think it tastes the most delicious. Once you're done putting your seasoning in, make sure you rub it in and make sure that your chicken is very nicely coated before we begin to lightly fry it in our pan. Next, you want to add some olive oil to your pan. Once it gets hot, go ahead and add your chicken in. I would like to let you guys know that I'm not letting my chicken cook all the way through. I'm just doing it to get some color. In the meantime, I went ahead and chopped my onions. I let my chicken fried on each side for about 5 minutes. Again, I am not letting it cook all the way through. I will let it cook all the way through towards the end. This is just how I prefer to do the chicken breast. And also keep in mind, because of the thickness of the chicken breast, it will not cook thoroughly this way. So after that, you can either pop it in the oven for a good 10 to 15 minutes so it could cook, or you can do it the way that I'm about to do it in this video. So once that is done, I went ahead and add some minced garlic to my pan, and then after that I'm going to be adding my chopped onions. Okay, and also the onions are optional. You guys don't have to do it. Keep in mind that the videos that I make is just simple ideas for you guys to try. You know, you can take from it or take away from it. It's up to you. And then I'm adding some sun-dried tomatoes as well. I did not add too much of that because my kids are not really too much of a fan of the sun-dried tomatoes, but it will make your dish taste absolutely delicious. And I went with some baby spinach in there as well. And then I'm also going to be adding some tomato paste, just really for color, not for taste or anything like that, just for a little bit of pop of color. So I went ahead and chopped my chicken in slices. I'm going to be putting it back in the pan so it can cook. The reason why I did that is because I want it to still be juicy. So I let it rest first. I cut it and then I added back on here so it can cook all the way through. I'm also going to be adding 1/3 cup of chicken stock, and I'm gonna let it simmer for a little bit just so my chicken can be cooked all the way. So this is where I'm adding my chicken stock right here. I add about 1/3 cup of that, and then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for a good 5 minutes. Also to add, I have my stove set at medium to low heat. I'm not trying to rush the process at all. So now I am just stirring it. As you can see, my chicken is fully cooked now. So again, you don't have to do it the way I did it, but this is just my preferred method. And now I'm adding some heavy whipping cream. You can put a cup, half a cup, however much you want. You know, just like I always say, do it to your liking. This is just a guide video on a dish that you want to try. And then after that, I'm going to be adding some Parmesan cheese. Add as much or as little as you want. And then I'm going to stir it, and I'm also tasting it. And that's when I decided to add a little bit more seasoning, which is just the same seasoning that I added in the chicken earlier. which is the Italian seasoning, the chicken dry rub, and more Cajun seasoning and some more seasoned salt. So be sure to taste it. I did taste it, and then I felt like it needed a little bit more Cajun seasoning, so that was the last thing I added on here, was just some more Cajun seasoning in there. And then you want to stir everything in, and then after that we're about to add our pasta to it. So it's a very simple dish. It's really not anything complex at all, and it's one of those dishes that can get my kids through the day. It's not something that I have to be in the kitchen for a long time, 30 minutes tops, if that. So once you get your pasta in, you want to stir it and let it simmer some more as well. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna do is add some mozzarella cheese on here, and that's just really for my kids, just to make it, a little bit more tastier for them, so they'll be, eating it, because once they see that sun-dried tomato, they're gonna be like, Mom, no. But I feel like adding that mozzarella cheese really made it more tastier. So yeah, that's what I did here. So be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this video. And if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next, also leave that in the comment section down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This dish was really good. I really like it. My kids like it. I always try to do the things that I know that my family will eat. So that's why I always say go with your preference. You don't have to do everything that you saw I did on here. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.